So I've been thinking about this. So we all have this zone that operates beyond human conception. We'll say it's almost superhuman. So I've been reflecting on this. When I was younger, I had no fear, no concept of limitation. And when I would play sports, because I've always been competitive in that way, I loved to win. I loved the joy of playing. I played softball. And I mean, even just outside of that in itself. But when I stepped onto the field, there was nothing that was going to stop me. And I knew I could outrun anybody. I knew I was faster than anybody. I knew nobody was going to get me out. And it was almost like I was in a complete other realm. I did not operate from the traditional mindset when I was playing. Limitless has been the thing that's come to mind. Infinite. Superhuman. I've also done this when I write, getting into the zone, tapping into something that is beyond human conception. And I would write and I would not even remember writing, and I would go back and read something and it'd be like profound. Like it wasn't even like, did I really do that? Like, where did this come from? Like, that is so good. And I'm saying this because as I've been reflecting, because we all have these experiences where we have tapped into something beyond the traditional human cognition, the traditional human mindset, where we operated from something, you could say super consciousness, you could say superhuman, you could say above what we perceived was actually possible. But we weren't even thinking about it. We weren't even freaking trying. It was innate. It was natural, right? I'm saying this to reflect on your own experience and where you operated from this in your experience. And if you can't think of anything, I want you to think about when you were a kid. Because there's typically that innate ability, that innate aspect when you were doing something, creating something, when you were playing a sport, when you were just in your zone. You were so in tune with who you were that it transcends the human mind and the human condition of limitation. So, how do we tap into that? How do we stay connected? I feel like our journey has been a massive process of coming back to that zone of genius, that in the zone, the channel. You have it already within you. We all already innately have it within us. I watch it even within my own daughter. Right now, she is just like on fire. Like this kid, winning tournaments, getting asked to go play with kids 4 or 5 years older than her, to go play on teams, winning awards, right? And she is just manifesting and creating, and it's just powerful, right? And we usually see things externally mirrored to us, and it's just so innate. She gets out there and she's tapped in. She's kicking ass, like in so many areas. And I want to keep that momentum, in her experience and not put anything that we would perceive as limitations on her, because that is our natural essence. That is our innate ability to create. That is our innate ability to manifest. And I love how I get to watch it externally and see how it's unfolding and how it's natural. And so, just thought I would drop that here. And with that, I'm sending so much love.